Hello users, welcome back. We are here once again with Clearing the Mist and a new, literally new entry with Neyyah? We're gonna find out. I have seen people say both ways are the correct way, and I think it is said in the intro of the game by a person, so hopefully we'll use that and go from there. So this is a game by a very small dev team. I believe there's actually only one principal dev with folks for like voice acting and video and some art, writing externally. This is something we played a demo of during Next Fest. I think the last Next Fest. I've been very excited for this. I said this during the demo, but this is one of the first Myst-likes that has the, I don't know how to describe it, but like the mannerism of animation movement, the way that the world is kind of set out. You play Myst and you don't really think there's a style and feel for it, but there really is. You can really tell, and this really does feel like it captures that, or at least in the demo it did. We'll see if the other areas or whatnot does that. So, that all said, let me start it up and we will get going. Where's Steam? Where did you go? There we go. Whoop. What am I doing down here? What's going on? Hello? What is happening? Why are you all the way over there? What has occurred here? What is happening? Sorry, technical difficulties here, folks. I don't know. Oh, right. When we did Hell Is Us, I had to move the PNG tubo around. Right. Okay. Hi. I don't know. Why didn't it have a problem on the other side? Huh. All right. Whatever. Let's go. Every time I see the frickin' MicroPro's name, it confuses the hell out of me, but I'm glad they exist again. We're gonna run roll credits, just so that we can show the size of this team. Aaron, I believe it's Gwenair. So here's all the visual cast. Aaron did some music, as he had one contributor. Foley and sound design was Aaron. Voiceover editing was his music contributor. Voiceover mixing was Aaron. Voiceover assistant was one other person. So we're up to 3 principal devs that are not actors. Art was Aaron. Modeling, okay, we got 4 other people, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, nope, Nancy was on previously, 16, okay, she made a prop, I'm still put it 17, 8. Wow, and then the rest is marketing and stuff like that. 16 people, it seems like 2 of which were actually the devs, 1 of which is the principal dev, and 13 people which are contractors doing big work. That's very small team. Very rad. All right. Look, all of Aaron's family are QA. That makes sense. Blender, Visionaire Studio. I don't know if I've heard of that before. Cakewalk I've heard of. Femora I've heard of. Swirls, Water Reflections is not something I've heard of. Heck yeah, DaVinci Resolve. Don't know where that came from. Okay. It looks like they got funding from the Australian government, which is awesome. The government investing in the arts, who would have thought? Okay. I think in the demo, I don't remember what we did in the demo. We definitely didn't do Guided by the Ancients, and we're not going to do that here. But let me read through these. Please note, access to maps, Traveler's Guide, and main goals are available in all journey modes. You can change your journey mode settings during the game using your Journey Tools option. Guided by the Ancients won't leave you feeling so alone during your journey in Neyyah. Neyyah? Receive new maps and location alerts, as well as pop-up text to help you familiarize yourself with Neyyah's controls and features. So, tutorials only in that one node? Okay. Traveler's Guide notifications is set to default, alerting you to new observations being collected in your Traveler's Guide. And text prompts will appear throughout the game, edging you closer to solution. Whispers in the Wind. I guess this must be their normal mode. Tutorials won't appear at the start of the game, and you won't be prompted so much during your travels. However, you'll still receive new notifications on new locations and map reveals. Traveler's Guide notifications are also switched off by default, allowing you to solve Neyyah's mysteries without too much of it. Master your own adventure. Devour the complexities of Neyyah at your own pace, without any assistance. Get out your pen and paper, and take notes in order to build an understanding of Neyyah's world with your own observations and thought process. Allow Neyyah to become your own world. Definitely not doing Guided by the Ancients, and I have notes. Make sure that it's set up correctly to capture here. Maybe? That is not what you're capturing there, note. What? What are you doing? What is this? Why are you capturing the game again? What is happening? Well, I should have done more troubleshooting before stream. Sorry, folks. There it is. Weird. Alright, and then if I turn you off... Yeah, okay. Be over here. So I do have notes. The button is not working. What is happening here? Everything's on fire. There we go. Okay. Then maybe we just do a little bit of that. Nope. It's fine. I say as I continue to try and tweak with it. There we go. That's that's fine. I just want to get rid of the weird Notion AI button. Yeah, I'm good with that. All right. Set up a banner, set up a little icon. We're good. So I say we're going to start with Whispers in the Wind. And if the notes that it pops up are too annoying or too much, we'll switch over to Master Your Own Adventure. Mainly because I know for a fact I'm not going to be able to draw maps like certain people's in the audience today. Did I turn on captions?
Greetings.
Good.
I'm Vermeer, head scientist here on Olajay. I'm sure you're wondering why you've been torn from one reality and thrown into another. Basically, your arrival was foretold by an ancient spirit.
What?
And your mission will change the fate of the world.
What?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Behind you, there is a key. It will operate the bridge to the Jalud station. Press the button to get inside. The Jalud will take you to Neyyah.
Neyyah, okay.
In the name of Fazalta.
Oh, I understand now, Robot Spacer.
Go to Neyyah.
Neyyah.
Save us all.
As if you were saying near with a... yeah, okay. Neyyah. Man. For those that are not in chat watching the VOD, Robot Spacer is saying, oh, I wonder if it's pronounced specifically like near an Australian accent. Whereas before, we both have been told it's pronounced like near. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Neyyah does make sense if you're saying it like you're an Australian. Okay. So we're in Olajay. We have a map. What do these maps look like? Neyyah... I have to remember to say it. Neyyah offers a wide range of fascinating locations to explore. Upon entering a new location, new maps will reveal itself on the list to the right. Use the maps to understand the world you're exploring. Press M to access maps. You can click on current location to expect your current place. Okay. This is already infinitely better maps than I would make, so this is totally fine. Arrival point, bridge, gateway, yeah. Jalud! So, Jalud is not a place, but a thing? That's good to know. Oh, I remember this from the demo. We, Honey was talking about it. We hadn't used a key. An hour ago, portal activated, sensor detected. Connected to Orion's. Less than an hour ago. Searching for target. Target successfully located. Initiating teleportation. Cable vortex. Cable vortex. Teleportation successful. The old one has arrived. So, when I say that this game is like the closest I've felt to a Myst-style game in a long time, just the way that they do textures and like how things are sterile but not, and the way that the backgrounds kind of look, it's, I don't know how to describe it, but it is extremely on point. I'm open to differing opinions if anyone disagrees, but right now, I will say again, what they've done here is wildly impressive. Oh, wait, we can look up? Hold on. Always look up. We can look down. That seems problematic. There's a button. But I can just hit escape and pull it up. It's a weird key, but I'll take it. My volume is very loud. Yeah, and like that animation was exceptionally, like, just, I don't know if it's the frame rate or how the stuff moves. Oh, that's water. We can't. Apparently, we're not allowed to touch the water. Okay, I'm gonna run into problems because I need to remember to check about looking up. Hey, Fang, haven't seen you in a while, buddy. How you doing? Robot Spacer in chat saying, that's how you know it's faithful to Myst. Your character can't touch the water. I mean, the more that we say that, the more I think about it, hey, if you got teleported to a strange world, would you touch the random body of water that you don't know is actually water? Canada calling you? Why did Canada call you? Canada called you with fish. What? I need context. I do not understand. I might turn that off. Yeah, go ahead and explain, Fang. It's fine. Someone install a peephole on this rock? That seems weird. Well, we're stuck here now. Weird that we can't look at that. Alright. I will also apologize to folks. I know this is a much newer game, and sometimes I don't have a problem with that, but I want to give these guys as much exposure as I can, with it being such a small team, and how excited I am for this game. I did kind of move it around on the timeline. Originally, the next Clearing the Myst game was going to be the remake of Amazon, which is the game from forever ago. Like, the original was, God, early 90s, I think. By the people that made Siberia. Dawn ad for Canada. So are you applied for a job in BC and you got a callback? Is that what we're saying? Because that's awesome. Get the fuck out of the US. I've thought about it. Oh wait, he told us. Well. Main goals. We have no main goals. I already forgot what he told us.
Greetings. I'm Vermeer, head scientist here on Olajay.
Dang, if they're going to give you immigration,
sure
go for it.
Why you've been torn from one reality,
I'll take
thrown
notes.
into another. Basically, your arrival was foretold by an ancient spirit, and your mission will change the fate of the world. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Behind you, there is a key. It will operate the bridge to the Jalude station. Press the button to get inside. The Jalude will take you to Neyyah.
Okay.
In the name of Fazalta, your existence changes everything. Go to Neyyah. Save us all, like the Pelska foretold.
Oh, well, that's not helpful. Okay. Alright, well that's fine. We'll figure it out. Is that like a pressure plate? Maybe just us climbing up the ladder. Some big ass mushrooms. Okay. And just start making notes. Alright, can't interact with this. Ooh, hello. No built-in notes. These are my actual notes. This is me Notion. Although there was a thing in here, right? There was ooh. Camera? Okay. We're here, I think? No, go ahead, Unstable Deuce. You're fine. Portal. Heater server. Water tank. I remember there being something... Yeah, okay. Click on your observations to reveal an image. I've encountered a button mechanism close to the Jalude I've arrived in Neyyah. It appears inactive and connected to the Jalude. Across console, there's 2 blue crystals and there seems to be missing one at the center of the console. There's a symbol marked above the crystals. I need to go get a screenshot of that. There's a small ball-like contraption set upon a pole and another machine opposite. Beeping appears non-interactive. Was it beeping? What purpose might it serve? Locked door with a symbol. Oh, wow. Alright. Excuse me, I'm just take your image and make my own screenshot. Might as well repurpose it. I don't mind this, though. This is not terrible. It doesn't seem like it's too much. What were those colors? I didn't see anything that looked like... What was that? Alright, so it mentioned, hey, can I use the lever? And the answer seems to be no. You have a laptop just a charging and hence no battery. It's running Windows 10. Probably I should upload it to 11. Could you attempt it anyway? I don't see why not. Get a USB key, make a system restore backup to the USB key, and then, yeah, go for it. The biggest problem is they don't want you to lose battery mid-upgrade, because it will just fail, right? You'll have a problem. Then you'll have a much larger problem than whatever is going on there. What? Alright, this isn't like click on the right pixel or anything like that. I am slightly annoyed that I can't turn... Look here. It's all 180, so it actually says like, hey, 90 or 180, and it's just... Let's follow this pipe. Alright, hold on. Sorry. So we're back here. What's these colors? Oh my god! Fang, I'm sorry. Hold on. I was aiming over onto chat and hit ban instead of clicking on the chat box. I'm so sorry, Fang. That is undone. I apologize. I also have it so banned people can't... What is this? Alright, this needs to be a screenshot. Sorry about that, buddy. Because that's definitely not in the device, because we were in the device and that wasn't there. Like, what are you reflecting off? Like, there's nothing like that. Also, that's what's going on down there. Huh. Things like that. This thing. Weird. Hello. What does that icon even mean? Can't move any of this stuff. Alright. I mean, the battery won't charge while the laptop is on? That might not be a motherboard issue. That might be that your power supply, the actual charger is losing amperage. I don't know if you can check that on a laptop. What am I looking at? Frondy. Oh. You. So keep in mind, it also could be on Stable Deuce that your actual, like, the power system in there, like you mentioned, not necessarily the motherboard, but the way that it transfers power through, that could be jacked, and you might not be able to fix that, which is kind of sucky. Have you tried seeing if there is a dock available specific to your laptop? Because usually those use a different power port entirely, a different connector entirely, and that might skip the entire problem. Hello? Oh, hello. Yashka site. New message from Amir. I wish I could speak more on the importance of your arrival has on our world, but it's unsafe and time is running out. The best I could do was send you to Neyyah. We'll provide you the safest route to the Jalud docking station, where you must meet me. Enter the portal you arrived at and find the lab. There's another Jalud transport pod there. Board it. The code to power the portal is located at... Signal interference. Data recovery failed. Message corrupted. Oh, hey, look at me taking notes. Guess what I have? Successful Jalud transport pod landing, color registration verified. Registration should be visible at all times. You are advised to check Jalud transport pod after landing has commenced. So, red, blue, green, and the yellow. Yeah, Golophoric Mines. Golofriak? Golorfiak? I'm gonna go with Golorfiak. Golorfiak Mines. This probably makes more sense in another language. That's okay. So we've stolen a bunch of fuses. Another portal over there? That's weird. Dude, the pipe is going through? What? Looks like the thing from the Selenetic Age that's monitoring all the sounds. Button push. Probably fine. Hello? Not going that way. Make a new section. Go north, yeah. Shaft operation? Clear text? What is it? Oh, wait, is this? Oh, that's so good. Good on you guys. That's pretty great. All right. That's pretty fantastic. You can switch back to that. All right. So, shaft question mark operations, or maybe that's like a symbol. Cargo checked. Process metal for harbor watchtower. Waiting transfer to shaft. Bobby pin. Signed. Caro Pelore. Pelore. 0704 4231. I love that. I love that they have like, hey, here's what it looks like in person, but also here's what it actually is legible. That's very good, especially for like if you have people with dyslexia or like poor vision or whatnot. That's fantastic. I know sometimes in the original Riven, I would have wished they had something like that because some of the writing was very low resolution, and very difficult to work with. Hell is that? Yeah, better than just putting the clean text off to the side because it makes it feel more natural. Maybe not natural, but in-world. So many unworkable levers. Wait. Hold on. Let me do two things. Is there a way behind where I came in at? There is, but there's nothing here. Alright. Ooh. Hello? Man, that look up, this is gonna be the death of me, having to remember to look up. That's interesting. Alright, so we're here. And that's the thing that we can't get past. That's whatever that was. Yeah. Alright. Alright. We're trying to get over here. Hello, bee. Hi, bee. Hi, Tiny Claw. How are you doing? I will say that bee definitely knows that things have changed. Been a little bit, not super sad about it. She's been more like worried about us. She keeps running back and forth between Kia and me, and sometimes going to check where Willow's crate was. She's a very good girl. Little dork. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Yeah, go ahead and wiggle your butt. Okay. That's unsettling. That's a weird way to install a light. I'm going to say that's a little excessive for just running a single light. Kitty. Hi. Oh. Another path over there. This looks like it'd be a path, but I can't go forward. Ooh, hidden path. All right. Before we go down the hidden path, let's look up here. Oh, it's a name. Like, that's not a word because it's not. It's a name. Shafts, all of these. All right, let me grab these. Sure, we'll need that at some point. Ertner returning in a couple of days. Fix on gate may require a new cable. Clarify. Ruley checked in 1126. Notify visitors to keep their preferred language. Keep to their preferred language. May need to speak to Vamir about Alex shift operation. Doesn't do any confusion around Benzalt. Signed by Carol. Look at these signatures. Oh, hi, Raiders. Hello. None of my alerts are going off. Oh, that's weird. I'm figure out what's up with that. Welcome in, Tilly. Hey, everybody. How are you all doing today? Let me get Tilly a shout out here. Welcome in, folks. My name is Silverstreak or Silver. I'm a variety streamer, a game testing program becomes sentient, and a VTuber. I tend to focus on games that share a similar theme or games in a single series. Right now, we are playing my Clearing the Myst series of games, which is games that are either in the series Myst, already done all of those, or games that share the similar like design or play style as Myst. This is actually a brand new game. Came out last week before last, called Neyyah. It is a very small dev team that made this. I think it's basically one principal dev with some assists from one other person, and then like 10 or 12, what was it, 15 contractors that did different things like voice and some art and stuff. So far, very, very good. Definitely captures the style of Myst. Very obviously wears its inspiration on its sleeve. What were you playing? Oh, you were playing Silk Song. Tilly, how's Silk Song been for you so recently? Hold on. While I'm waiting on Tilly, I'm going to figure out why my audio is not going up. Hands are getting sore? Oh man, I understand that. This is the one we want. Try that again. See if that Nope. Not hearing any of that. Why not? Why am I not hearing you? Definitely less forgiving. The bosses aren't bad. Yeah, so the biggest thing I've seen about... Alright, big disclaimer for everybody. This shouldn't be a surprise to regulars. I do not enjoy Hollow Knight. I don't dislike it. It just doesn't click for me. I might revisit it again. I've tried 2 or 3 times. What's frustrating to me is that I love everything about the world and design of Hollow Knight. I love the game style because I love Metroidvanias, I love Souls games. Something about the movement and combat never felt right. That said, I recognize that it is a masterpiece of a game, and I know why people love it. I've seen so many people that have jumped on Silk Song that don't really have any exposure to Hollow Knight and are like trying to talk down about how hard it is, and that's just... It is the sequel to Hollow Knight, or an expansion, technically, to Hollow Knight. That's what it's meant to be. And I think people kind of... It's a Blueprint situation. People hear all of these wonderful things and people ranting and raving about the blueprints, even though they're, like, not into puzzle games or exploration games or games that make you go through this kind of iterative process. And they're like, I don't get it. I don't like it. And that's okay. Not every game is for every person. But I don't think every game has to be for every person. I do think there's something to be said that difficulty customization should become more and more acceptable. But in this case, it's like, I get it. I get why people wouldn't like it. Alright, that's working. I'll figure out later why my audio is not working on OBS. Are you guys... Here, let me ask you. Are you hearing the stuff bouncing off me? Yeah. Okay. Weird. Weird. Alright. One more for good measure. Yeah, I'm hearing anything. I don't get it. That's alright. Alright, back to the game. Everybody checked in at 6:30. Not everybody. These two checked in at 6:30. I got 8:40, 10:20. This one's clear, so we probably have something to be important about Ertner. Maybe Vamir. Can't read that language. 2014, 40? I don't know. Ooh, are you helping us learn language? Hold on. So this is probably Wooly. Bottom name Wooly. Check in 11:26. That's not what I meant to do. I did not mean to add a note in. You guys can see my notes. Note down here. Okay. So that means this last symbol is 6. That makes me wonder if this could be like, these top 3 could be 1, 2, 3. Anyway. Oh, so Raiders, and Tilly especially, if you need to get up, you need to stretch, you need to go get a snack, you need to pet your pets, you need to hug your loved ones, you need to hug your pets, you need to pet your loved ones, any of the above, please go do that. Take a break if you need to. I greatly appreciate you being here. Tilly, thank you for sharing your community with me. I will do my best to bring them joy. Molax is not here. So I'm going to say that this might be Smollax. Do it. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, actually. That's great. What type of Pokemon is Smollax? It's a Snorlax, it's just tiny. It's a Snorlax that takes naps instead of sleeps. Ooh. New throttle. So that's all right. We're in. Here. Should we do this? Probably not. Am I going to do it anyway? Yes. Seems like it would be interactable, but it's not. Alright, well, can't do anything in there yet. That's a face. Ooh, okay, yeah, button precision could be a problem, especially in modern games. Oh, hello? Hello?
Ah, Neyyah. I've just finished stacking these heater shells. What did you do with the fourth one? You're not Vermeer. Are you the one they were talking about?
Hi.
Vermeer and the Pelska? Yes, yes. Yes, she said you would come. But what if she's working for Snorlax? Did he send you here? Oh, it took too long. I mean, Vermeer was never gonna trap anyone. I should have. I must get to J.
Sir? Sir? We need that. No, Sir? Got a trophy that says enter the red?
So, I heard Mason went through the portal and blew himself up.
What?
Along with the Jalood. Why would he do that? Such a waste. You must return to J. The portal that brought you to the lab will take you to the other Jalood. It will be useless to you, of course, without the right programming, which is why you must find the secret.
This is the exact right level of acting if you're trying to redo Myst. Wait, what? Oh, that's cool. Oh, but this is different. All right. Salvage audio detects. Change locations of the transportation tower. Mask is needed to Orange P. Bellatron machine. Zypher. Lower the Neyyah. Once the spores are released at the Yashka heater chamber, sensors will activate. Straight to Pelska's shrine. Snorlax will come to Neyyah. Nope, Neyyah. You must be prepared once activating the bunker teleport system. Huh. Got a box. What? The Neyyah case holds the Pieita devices. They provide power to various machines found on Yashka sites developed in red, blue, green, and yellow design. Three components make up the symbology of the Pieita device. A Talita portal triangle representing location. A line of 4 squares representing the Pieita energy level. A circle with a line through it makes the Pieita unique to its location. Please notify your instructor if any Pieitas fail to operate during a training session. Yeah. View his current position. Obtain a new crystal from the Pelshka Shrine. This solve the issue of certain areas in Neyyah not being accessible through this handheld portal. Handheld portal? Decided to call it the Pelshka portal. Ertner has also updated the Bannock system, which this portal system operates on, to hide it from Smolok's gate. Sensors I've hidden within Neyyah Pelorian portals also react instantly upon accessing areas of Neyyah. Sensors unlock traversable areas of Neyyah within the Pelshka portal. My work here on Neyyah will be much easier and quicker to conduct than I ever imagined. Of course, this wouldn't be possible if it weren't for Orion contribution. Getting the Pelshka portal at Pelshka Shrine is now very instantaneous. And Orion seems to agree upon the activation code in memory of the Basaltians that were lost, and the ashes come to visit new beginning. Is that not the bridge key? No. More screenshots. Note, the Pelshka portal can only be used in certain areas of Neyyah. I call these areas active points, and the locations can be found in my journal, secret office. Power to the console I've set up at Norvia Point. I'm gonna take a picture of this, I don't know what this is. Alright, the end of that. Don't know why you would leave those notes at the emergency broadcast station. How do I leave? Oh wait, does it want me to put the same colors in again? Hold on. So one is this. Yeah. What was on the map? I got a brain. My dearest Aleva, I'm glad you managed to access the console. Since your last visit to check the sensors at Nyashka Pools, thought I'd assist you in any other explorations you wish to carry out in Neyyah. Your inspections on the system I put in place have been invaluable, especially with my memory. Head like a sieve, my mother would instantly tell me. Plus, I've enjoyed seeing you more often over the last couple of months as our work finally comes to an end. Soon we'll be able to make up for lost time. I put together some notes for you inside a book. You can retrieve it from inside this console by pressing the unlock button on the next screen. The book contains a rough map detailing the route here to the pizza factory where my new secret office is located. You should not leave these notes out in the open. I programmed certain portals to deactivate upon release, which should keep you on the right track. Wish to explore the rest of Neyyah, have to power them back up using the console I've set up. I'll also be happy to know that I've made some adjustments to the Pelshka portal. Once powered, you'll be able to traverse Neyyah Pass. Find it behind you in the cabinet. Why is the Persian like it? Oh. Well, alright then. Thanks, real helpful. Prosecutor servers. Way to the Baluba pools. Please refer to this map if you struggle to reach the Paita factory from this lab. I had to hide some of it. Mason's salt trick will come in handy here. These notes safe. Follow the path to the cave and take the Pelorium portal. Peter surfers of Litsu's island. Gufunki zone. Go funky yourself. Certain Binoxii portals open for your Paita factory. When you leave Gulfarak Mines and reach the heater servers of the Gufunki zone, the Pelorium portal you would have arrived through will be inactive. If you want to reach the Nyashka pools, you'll need to reactivate in my secret office the factory, along with a few Binoxii portals. I know you're familiar with the substation of Neyyah. Rechecks on the sensors I've set up at the heater chamber there should prove most valid. Look out for this Elita portal to return here to the Gulfarak Mine. I don't know what that's showing. Any cart system on Neyyah won't operate until you've powered the portals at the Paita factory. Labs, found a new place to protect my research. It's very cut off from other island zones. With the collapse of the Yopelish portal, it's unlikely small X-Men will return here anytime soon. Find this place disoriented. I won't dare explore the lower depths of this ancient place. The lower levels will lead me through to the pier and down on an elevator to the old storage bunker. It'll be my new secret office to lab. A place to keep my spare key for the numerous lock systems. I have set up across Neyyah. All their important research stuff. Drink. Disconnecting the mechanism from the original crane once used to carry the Paitas up into the central tank was no easy task. But alas, the entrance into the pier is now protected. I don't think that's alas is the right word there. Old Paita caskets still linger in the Pelorian flower-stained waters of the Paita factory lower level. In case any unsuspected visitors do inspect the factory, I have boarded up the doorway to the old Paita storage room. I tested the ladder, which leads up to the security access console. It won't drop down until the lever at the central tank at the factory is active. The ladder on the side tank is still safe to use, but may need to be replaced at some point, considering the state of the rest of the tank. State fumes the Haeltish clan's activities still stain the rest of the skeleton of this eerie place. To think what that room would have sounded like. The Haeltish clan were busy at work inside the pods, fast and tight, creating their magic. Now I'm using the ruin of their home to accomplish my own task. Saliva, am I just like him? Draining what is left of this world for my own purposes? Some nights, having returned to yourself and on and Iluka on Aluje, gaze up in the blanket of the stars above me and wonder. Is Fazalta completely lost? Is there other way to bring it truly back? Nope, truly bring it back. And then I remember seeing our son a few mornings ago before returning to my work here on Neyyah. So bound to his pen and paper, sketching his own interpretation of old Fazaltian world, doing label places in Galahanti. He has taken such a shine to their old language. In such moments, I tell myself, oh, great. Tell myself, yes, I have to keep going. Not long now till I've... Find what you need in my secret office at the Paita factory. Get access to the rest of Neyyah. See you both. Hello? Oh, you can go that way. So is that actor just dead now? Nope. That's the portal. Let's go here. Ooh, a salt dispensing unit. Okay, hold on. The blue one with 2 and then an arrow with a circle. Not the same thing? Oh, down triangle. Hey! So does that power up the whole thing or just this salt? Yeah. Look at me, I can do puzzles. My old code is still functioning. Don't do anything with that, alright? Or with this. That's just like a spine one, I guess? Ah, okay, now it's packed. Great. Great to know. There's a few things here. Maybe look around before we go up there, though. Do that. Should we be doing any of this? No. Am I doing it anyway? Yes. What? Okay, you shouldn't be here. I should probably save. Can I save? Is there a save system? Yeah, that's important. Probably should have done that a while ago. Alright. And you wanted us to go forward and left. Sleeping tower area. Might as well poke around. Went to the same place. Is this the same place again? What is going on here? Hold on. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Okay, Belitsu Island. Wait, we ended up in the sleeping tower. Hold on. No, this is the right place. This is the right place. This map looks the same. Okay. I have concerns. I continue to have concerns. I thought I was going to launch us at high speed into the weird eye mouth thing. Ooh, this looks fun. And wildly unsafe. Yeah, this is... They really like the island idea from Ribbon, and I'm okay with that. Oh man, Robot Spacer, I can't wait until you play Myst 3 Exile. I'm very interested to get your take on that. Oh boy. I think we're gonna have a maze puzzle in this game. The Dome Zone. Welcome to the Dome Zone. Just take a picture of this. You know what? Let's take individual pictures of the page. I'm good with that. We're just gonna go straight through the Dome Zone. Hello? Oh, I thought it was just pure water. I'm like, Alright, we're on the factory. Ominous. Ominous. No, 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 no. Alright, well, I can't do anything with it yet. Well, I took the mask. Where did he say we need to go once we're here? Actually, do I have an objective? Lower level. Lower level. Storage. Old elevator. Nope. Anything with that? It's not where I want to look down, game. Hello? Hey, Kia. Can't interact with this yet. Whoop, whoop, I saw you. Kaliba, I hope you find this. I found myself down here a lot recently, contemplating the effects that Olujay has on Theamore. The Falitsu Dome now stands. The Kenti Hall was once booming with the sounds of workers at the harbor zone, ready for the Paintas right here to the factory. Through this very tunnel. The lever's now broken. The rails are destroyed by the falling Yopilish portal. The sound of the ocean is all that breaks the silence of this once busy, magical place. I'm writing you this to let you know I am doing all I can to try to preserve what is left of me. It's funny, you know this already, but sometimes I need to remind myself. I took away the metal statue heads of the Pelotish clan from the crumbling ruins of the Kenti Hall, throw them away in my secret office here in the Paita factory. I've done this so much in my attempts to preserve what is left of their world, yet meanwhile, Smolex continues to create madness at the Ronaldo Temple. It continues to drain everything from this world. Orion speaks of hope. She speaks of the old one. How long do we have to that? How long? I'm gonna say that that's probably important. What did we get? We got fast. That didn't do it for us. This is the lower level that you want. Tiny dog woke up. Guess we can try that middle door. And after that, for that. Maybe those are just lights. Haha! Well. I hope you're having a good night, folks. I'm really enjoying this. Very, very Myst. What did I just do? No problem. Been a while since any Smolak's men's were down here at the Payita factory. I keep the simplest hidden for now on their associated maps in case Mason needs to get the portal working. He'll know how to uncover it. Is it all salt? Nope, didn't mean to do that. Didn't even do that, I don't know what. Alright. Alright. This seems like somewhere we should be able to go. Right? Weird that they give us a point of view of that. We can't go there. Alright. Well, we've done everything we can here. Can't open that anymore. Can't do anything here. Can I do something with this? This room feels particular. Like, are we supposed to go into one of these and pull the lever to go down? Is that what I'm looking for? Yeah, see, like, I feel like, so there's an order on the pages. I'll show you this here. There's an order on these masks here. That makes me think that there's something we're supposed to do here. Oh, hello. Shit. Okay. This is probably the order of the doors, which is probably related to the mask's order. Okay. I think we can work with that. Let me grab a screenshot of what it's looking for here. I'm going to assume this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 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 That's 4. Ah, you know what? Hold on. If you're 4... I don't know if this is the right idea. Alright. So, that symbol is... I think it's just take screenshots. All right. Okay, and then that is that, and then that is like a, I don't know, an oven with a weird top rack. See the pan on top of the oven, and then whatever's going on over there. And the last one. Hey, Ruby, how you doing? Yeah, this is Neyyah. A very small dev team project from people that are very obviously inspired and fans of the Myst series. Just came out. I'm very, very much enjoying this. Got it. We're gonna go about another 10-15 minutes. I thought that was a linking book for a second. Like, what? Got a key. Oh. Oh, no. Look at that guy. We're not going to read through all this right now. Hey, Matt. How you doing? Matt Calder. If you're not following them, Matt Calder's rad. Actually, let me give proper shout-outs to both folks. So, Ruby is a great person. She's a fantastic game dev, an engine dev, and has been kind enough to mission/hire me to do some voice work for one of her upcoming games. Matt Calder is a... I was gonna say, consummate streamer, but that's not the right term I was looking for. I don't know what term I was looking for. Matt Calder's rad. Give them a follow. Whoa, Ruby! That's hot trash. I'm so sorry. I'm in the process of trying to figure out what I want to do as far as a new PC and save up funds for it. But I have the opportunity of doing that. I don't have an emergency that I absolutely need to go get a new one. I'm so sorry, Ruby. That sucks. Heroes of the Seven Islands? I don't think I saw that, Matt. What the hell is that? I hope you get a new PC quickly, or easily, let's go with. It's only as quick as needed. These animals are great. Why is there a link? Oh, it's a regular journal. Okay. Alright, give me a second. Take a drink. Oh, okay. Okay, that's not as bad. I had the first time in years, on Saturday, I had a blue screen of death. I did a bunch of tests afterwards, could not figure out what it was. And it was happening while Mini Mayo and some friends and I were playing Peak. Just BSOD out of nowhere. And it was a driver IRQ or is not less or equal error, which is wild. I literally ran through every stress test I could find, could not reproduce it. So I don't know. All right, let's read through this. This will probably be where we stop. And that happening occasionally, that's no good. I don't know what's going on. I am, this should be no secret, I am looking on getting a new computer. But pricing is wild right now. Okay. God damn it, Matt. Matt Calder is a fantastic variety streamer, all-around good person, works for doing a lot of charity fundraisers for the right causes. Very angry about remakes for reasonable reasons, I think. Just gonna throw that out there. But overall, a great person, and has a bunch of really cool streams, subjects themselves to a lot of, let's say, less than quality games sometimes, but then also plays things like Jade Cocoon, which are awesome. Going back to back between Jade Cocoon and some of the other games was wild to watch. He's a good time. He has a bunch of good animals around them. and he does game duel a lot, and I screw up a lot on it while he's doing it. Give them a follow. Alright, let me read this. Although I have salvaged the Paltish head statues from the pillars, is it right for me to agree to having only the remaining Kayenti building demolished for the sake of experiments? These two plants are vital in my plan to eradicate Smolok's obsession and pollution of Paita technology. Natural power could be a way to save Oluj before it's too late. Perhaps the creepers will come after me next. I might end up feeling them wrap me around my ankles somewhere on a beach, hating me as much as they hate the wretched Delium metal Smolok keeps choking this place. Almost as though the land knows. Neyyah knows. Smolok can smile for now, knowing he has ridden more of this once beautiful world from another slice of history, but not for long. I've made some space in an old storage area at the back of my secret office at the K8 factory. Taking away some of the pallets that were once used for storing the crates of freshly powered Paitas and placing the statue heads there. Didn't have the heart to dump them at the bottom of the ocean. Everything else in the once beautiful world is crumbling into the ocean as it is. Maybe Aeorian will release her vines on the Falitsu Dome now, when I'm trying all I can to preserve what is left of the Basaltian world here on Neyyah. Neyyah. I had to remember to say it. Sorry, for those that weren't here earlier, Robot Spacer said that the way that he was explained to say Neyyah is if you were an Australian saying near. And that's kind of spot on. So Neyyah, I did smile a little at the little present my friend Unter sent me the other day. A prototype of what would later become the Falitsu Dome itself, demonstrating the mechanics and operation of the rotary system. I think it will serve as a nice ornament in my office in the Paita factory. Work has progressed nicely on the Lavandis crystal lamps. With alterations made to one specific lamp, perhaps the prototype model will come in useful for making sure the things are kept safe. To root experiments are important, I must protect them. The biggest concern I have is longevity in Falitsu Dome's operation. Smolok was quick to examine the mechanism of the Basaltian gun towers, how all cogs would run together in order for the towers to rise, and the saloon top chambers shudder to lower. He simply stole what was needed from the Basaltians and did not require much assistance from the magicians at the Ronaldan Temple at all, apart from the installation of the giant Kula crystal at the top of the dome, and the Falitsu plant pulse inside. Ow! Teddy! Hey, Teddy, how you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. We are nearing the end of the stream, but we are going to finish reading this journal here in Neyyah, and go from there. Let me give you a shout-out, Teddy. Why can I not give you a shout-out? There you are. F the mayor? I'll mess him up? Alright, well, I have questions on what that means. Oh, Promise Mascot Agency. Okay, now I understand what you're talking about. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Silver Streak or Silver. I'm a game testing program become sentient, a variety streamer, and a VTuber. I tend to focus on series of games or games with a similar theme. Right now, we are going through my Clearing the Myst series, which are games that share similar Myst-inspired aspirations or designs or play styles. We did originally start this series with me playing through all 5 of the Myst games, technically 6 if you include Uru. But we are now on to other games. We finished up Journeyman Project before, and now we're playing a brand new one that just came out called Neyyah. And it's very, very good so far. Teddy, if you need to get up and walk around, grab a snack, pet your pets, hug your loved ones, hug your pets, pet your loved ones, whatever you prefer, please do so. I promise I'll treat your community with kindness and greatly appreciate that you sharing them with it. I cannot speak today. But thank you for all coming in. As I said, we're going to finish up here in just a moment, but I do want to read through the rest of this journal because there's a lot of fantasy words and it's hard to read. Yes, so I played the demo for this, Teddy, either the last or the prior Steam Next Fest, and it was so intriguing that I immediately stopped after about 20 minutes, knowing I was going to pick it up. They have captured the style of Myst so spot on. The way that things move, the way that things are rendered, feels like it could have come out of Science Studios from Myst or Myst 2. Riven, the sequel to Myst. And Myst, the prequel to Riven. I'm really enjoying it so far. The FMV, can I show you? Hold on, let me come page 3, page 4. Let me just show you some of the FMV in this game. It is so spot on.
Jason went through the portal and blew himself up, along with the Jalood. Why would he do that? Such a waste. You must return to Urlajay. The portal that brought you to the lab will take you to the other Jalood. It will
Anyway,
be useless.
enough spoilers. It's very good. The actors are giving their all, and it's spot on. Yep. Yeah, Tonemel, Kieran was actually going to be the first new entry in clearing the Myst, but then I had the Journeyman Project remake, and I have this come out. There's a remake of Amazon that also came out recently that I'll be playing. I might also play the original. I was having some problems getting the original running. That game is very much a Myst-like, based on a novel, I think, made by the people that made the Siberia game series. Unfortunately, if I can't get the original to work... Ooh, okay, not working. Yep. Yep, that just came out 2 months ago? Yeah. Alright, let's get back in here. Let's finish reading this. Page 3-4. Okay. The biggest concern I have is the longevity in Falitsu Dome's operation. Smolax was quick to examine the mechanisms of the Fezaltian gun tower. All cogs would run together in order for the towers to rise, and okay, blah, 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 blah. We read all that. The rotary shell works fine, considering the design of the operation of the mechanisms, but... Big yawn? It's cumbersome and unstable. I'll be pushing for a more stable dome to house the Falitsu plants, especially if any other dome structures are built for further experimentation. I've made further developments to the old railcart system that leads to the Mahili portal tank. The entrance to the underground railcart works well, even after all these years. The Zaltians knew how to devise very secure doorways to areas of great importance. What concerns me was the portal itself. To make further repairs faster, I've been marked the area in which the portal has been built under the water. To resume work much easier this way. Heltza portal activation code. Okay. 4231. I've decided upon a mixed use of Fezaltian floral symbols and constellation numbers to enter the code. God damn it. Floral constellation, floral constellation. My book. Okay. Bunker teleportation console is also ready. Must be prepared to use it as once activated by the sensors in the Nyashka heater chamber. Smolax will start his descent once to Neyyah once I've opened the console. I've concealed the code in a faraway place. I was sitting with Nailuka one morning before I set out to Neyyah to complete a list of errands. He translated one of the Paleoltish clan names into Galahanti for me. B-E-L-I? That's interesting. So, B is the second letter, E is the fifth letter. L is the 11th letter. That's 6. So is this maybe 5? So 5 would be 8, maybe. E. So that's not. My math may be wrong. Right, because okay, well, that's 12. Oh, so 6 and 6. So that's 12. That would make it 9. All right, no, that's right. All right, so I figured out their language. Pull my notes here. All the way up. All the way up. We'll go up here. We'll add a language. Zero. say, all right, let's say down, B, left, B, 6, add dot, plus number, letter. Yeah, Matt. So Robot Spacer, good friend, fellow member of the Consulting Detective Network, and also a fantastic adventure game and otherwise streamer and game dev. Takes some of the most impressive notes I've ever seen on Twitch. When he was playing through the King's Quest games, he mapped out every square. He was freaking coloring in every square of the map. And so like he would draw his own little tiny screenshot. I cannot do that. I have, yes, Robot Spacer's in the chat. I'm giving Robot Spacer a shout out. I do not have that talent or time, nor am I going to set up a camera to capture notes that are in person. But I do take notes a lot. I'm using Notion, and it helps me take these things out. E.g. Down B, plus dots, equals B. B, plus 6 dots, equal I. Alright. Great to know. It's one of the moments that really pushes my desire. Generate systems in which to teach the sacred coded language of the Vasaltians. Not that Smolix would approve. However, when I have a prototype ready, I intend to share it with Neyyah. I'm sure you'd be very keen to try it out. Also, you need to keep it on a distant, faraway location. Oh, are we just going to get something that translates it? Interesting. I've made 2 new keys, which will unlock the new mechanisms I've installed across Neyyah. I've given one to Mason. The other I'll keep here in my office for the paid effect. I left the Ronalda Temple the other day, having discussed the recent hellish portal devastation of the paid effect. Smolix wasn't at all happy, disregarding the portal's once useful activity as a mere means to an end. So many of the areas of Felsaltian world have been transformed to platforms to give power to Smolix's use of the new Relorgian technology. Upon activating the microphone frequencies at the old gun tower in the Levandiso, the sounds emitted brought tears to my eyes. Almost as if the sound belonged to the mourning of the departed Palskas, or even the pain of the lost Vasaltian, creeping back into Neyyah from the depths of their prison. The Quivilian. Nope, Quilivian? I guess I said it right the first time. The Quilivian. I'm so close to finding it now. Soon, I'll be able to put my mind at rest. My work on Neyyah is almost done. I finished installing the new lever system for the water pump shed at the Scolarity Towers. Made sure the key Urnter has provided is kept far away from prying eyes. I consider bringing a key here to my secret office on Pieta Factory, but have precious items hidden in different locations will keep things more secure. So wherever this is, I'm uncertain whether the old guard station in the Gorflick mine is a good place to keeping things protected, considering how close it is to the main lab. However, I doubt Smolix will have much intention of snooping around in old Vasaltian areas. How many pages are? Page 13. Oh boy. Time is it? No, we gotta stop. I'm gonna make a note here. Note. End of stream. Journal. Start by reading from journal page 13. You say that, Matt. This is actually not that much book compared to Myst. Some of the Myst books were downright novels and journals, which is fine. They're very well written. I do like this. I do think it's a little bit too flowery on the language. They don't really need to reuse the proper names every time, which is fine. He's meant to be a scientist. I get it. So, no worries there. I am greatly enjoying my time with this. If you have not seen... Look at all this stuff. This game is exceptionally well made. I am really enjoying it so far. I'm going to do a hard save. If you are watching live, please stick around. We will find someone rad to raid. If you're watching the archive, please feel free to check something else out of the channel. I really do appreciate you all being here today. As I mentioned before the start of this VOD, it's been a hell of a week, and hanging out with you all has made it better. So, thank you all so much for watching. Be safe and be kind to one another. Bye-bye!